All right, guys, this is the 5 behaviors I use every single day, and I suggest everyone else really get down with their dog. That's changed my life with my dog. And we're gonna start right now with a pee. We're gonna start off with the pee command. I suggest everyone have a pee command with their dog. No, we're just kidding. After he's done peeing, I'm gonna work on recall. Now, recall is very, very important for many reasons. It's getting your dog back to you on command. Now, I taught recall with him. I've done a puppy series with him, and I use lots of positive reinforcement. So recall is number 1. Burley, come. Yes, good come. Now the dog shouldn't break from you. Okay, break, until you say break. So the recall should actually be kind of a 2-part series. Come to me, and you have to stay next to me until I release you. And that, to me, that's like the most important thing. Like a lot of dogs will do this like flyby thing, or they'll come like, oh yeah, and then they'll zoom out. Like that's a problem. And the way to get better at that, guys, is get yourself a long line and start working on the dog and paying the dog here. So let me just explain that to you, because a lot of people have a hard time with that. How do you get the dog to actually come all the way to you? Burley, come. Yes, good. So watch what I do here, guys, is I'm putting the dog all the way to me. So he doesn't get paid until he's actually right here. That's probably some of the reasons why you guys have done the recall terribly wrong. That's okay, break. And then I release the dog. Now he can go back, right? So paying the dog in position. But the other thing is just, you know, using positive reinforcement. And I would just say, if you're new to this or you're reestablishing the recall, start off with a long line. So let's say your dog is off leash and you say, hey dog, come back here. And the dog says, no, A, what the hell is that? And B, no, this ball is more important. Use a long line so you can give your dog a correction. Hold your dog accountable. I would also just suggest not starting outside, start inside. So that's number 1, and that's how you guys can reestablish the recall and kind of redo it. Start inside, positive reinforcement, but luring your dog. Again, I'll show you. Burley, cup. Yes. Paying, this is where you want your dog. I can hear my father-in-law right now coming in on his motorcycle, which is gonna be break. One of my next videos is I'm gonna have him walk Burley, which is gonna be hilarious. So if you haven't watched that yet, make sure you click on the video, because that's gonna be fun. The other thing that's really important to me that I use every single day, I have kids, I'm a human, you guys are humans, whether you have kids or you don't. If you have kids, it adds more value, right? There's all sorts of other things around. I mean, I have a 9-month-old that he licks his head. He gets into the stuffed toys, he gets into toys, he gets into shoes, he gets into everything. Leave it command, absolutely crucial. Let's say you don't want your dog to have whatever they have. Like actually right now, he's gonna chew on this ball and he's gonna try to rip the string off, as he's already done, as you can see here. So let's say this is a shoe, which has happened before. Burley, leave it. Good, leave it. Good. So that's what that looks like. I'll show you what it looks like a little bit closer. So let's say he has, I mean, yeah, that wasn't as clean. He's not a Malinois, guys. He's not a Dutch Shepherd. I'll show you what this looks like. Burley, leave it. Good, leave it. It is a little bit harder for him to leave this because this is his toy and he is allowed to chew on this, but that's what that should look like. So right now he's on a leave it. Okay, break. Now he can go back and have it. So we're gonna do it one more time just to show you what this looks like. And then I'm gonna go over really quickly how to start the leave it command for you and your dog. And it's actually a lot easier than you think. So as he has the item, Burley, leave it. Yes, good, leave it. Much better, leave it. So now really quickly, guys, I'm gonna show you how to do the leave it. So I've done this with Burley when he was a puppy, so that's why he knows it, and he knows it well. He knows it off leash, he knows it without a correction, he knows it without payment. The dog will do it sustainably under any environment. Dogs are dogs, they're not perfect. He's definitely not perfect. But we're gonna work on the leave it right now. So what you wanna do is, first of all, put your dog on a leash, okay? Make sure you have the ability to hold your dog accountable and enforce your behavior. Step 1. If you're working on any new behavior, guys, put your dog on a leash. Training wheels. Training wheels. If your dog is off leash and you're asking them to do something they don't know and you haven't practiced well, you'll fail. Here we go. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna say a word he doesn't know just to show you. So I'll say flower. Now, if he doesn't flower or leave it, you're gonna use the leash to correct, right? So leave it, correction. Good, leave it. Pay the dog with something, okay? Yes, give it right back. What I like to do is say the dog's name. So again, put your dog, ow, it's my hand. Put your dog on a leash, leave it. Good, leave it. So reason why I do the leave it is because he's a very immature dog. He gets into absolutely everything. And I mean, he probably thinks his name is Leave It at this point, to be completely honest with you. I tell this dog to leave it all day long. Now, my leave it for the people out there is going to be whatever you have right now, I don't want you to have. At some point, you're gonna have again, potentially, but whenever you have it, so some people, some trainers will do a leave it means they can't ever have it. Nothing wrong with that, it's just different from what I do. When I say leave it, I want them to drop, disengage, and stop chewing on whatever they have. Now, we're getting into the next thing. And the next thing is really, really, really important. And as you've seen in this video, I've said it many times, I've used it many times, and I use it all the time in the house. I have, again, a 2-year-old who looks like this on screen. He's walking around, he's a little human. I have a 9-month-old who is just a little baby human who is not even crawling yet. But having this set of obedience has made if I didn't have these things, let's say I wouldn't have this dog, period. If I didn't have these things that I'm putting into this video that I'm talking about, in reality, I could not have this dog. I don't know how anybody could have a dog without these things that are in this video, to be completely honest with you. But the next thing is gonna be the break command, which means you can do what you want, you can have what you want, you can go where you want. The break means you can clock out, right? So if I'm gonna ask you to clock in, heel, down, sit, stay, leave it. He's still on a leave it right now, right? So it's kind of it's until I tell him that he can have it again, that's what this looks like. Okay, break. Now he's on his break and he can have it again. Now again, the reason why he's going back, it's kind of conflicting because you might say, well, he's going right back to the shoe. This is his toy. He knows that he can play with this. He wants to play with this. I've encouraged him to play with this. So it's not like the best example to show you, but it's better than nothing for sure. So the leave it command and the break command go simultaneously, but every single thing that we do has a break in it. The release in the B word means that the dog can have whatever you want them to, or they can do what they want, right? So he's clocked in right now, he's working, okay? He's working for that, or he's working for food. So he's gonna sit, he's gonna stay, really, break. Now he has a break. So now he's gonna go to the thing that he wants. So the break command, I'll show you really quickly how to introduce that. It's super simple. Hi Banks. Here's my boys right here. So this would be a great opportunity to show you when he gets the zoomies, no kneecaps are safe as an adult. No human is safe when he gets the zoomies. Watch out, jump, run for cover. Let me just show you the break really quick. Hi Banks, ride your bike. So as you're out for a walk with your dog, if you want to introduce the break, all you guys have to do is get something the dog likes. Okay, so for an example, sit, good sit, break. Okay, break, good. You're gonna throw something, a ball, a toy, and you're gonna say break, but your voice inflection matters. So the way that you say it absolutely matters. You're gonna say break, and you're gonna tell the dog, now you can be on your break, right? So the difference is neutrally, your neutral voice inflection, Burley, heel, good heel, neutral, right in the middle, good heel. Now when you do your break, it's gonna look something like this. Okay, break, good. So number 4 is gonna be the down command. It is absolutely, like all of these I use every day, several times a day, but the down is probably the most used command in my household, in my ethos, especially for this big goof. Let's say like right now, my neighbor's coming out, my kids are going around, my father-in-law's going around, my nanny's walking around. There's always kids running around my neighborhood. So let's say this guy decides to take off and get excited because there's other kids or there's other things around. Or even like for an example, when my father-in-law just came in like he's some sort of, I don't know, Hell's Angels or something. He really likes bikes and he doesn't know that the big vroom vroom bikes could actually hurt him or, or he could hurt the big vroom vroom bike. It could go either way. But I just want to demonstrate what the down command looks like. And we're going to show some pieces of footage of what all these behaviors kind of look like inside, because these are also super applicable inside as well. But regardless if he's off leash, you need to have a good down. It's something I utilize. I pull that trigger a lot. So that means whatever you're doing right now, whether you're going towards a little kid or something I use a lot is in my house when I'm bringing my son out or I'm holding my baby or I'm carrying in groceries or whatever. Hi, Banks. What I do is I do the down because I can see big guy going, oh, we're going outside. And he starts to get excited. And before I can even work on thresholds, before I can even say, hey, hold your horses, wait, I just down him. It's the safest lever to pull to put him into a position that's safe for everybody. So let's see what this looks like in reality. Come on, Bubba. All right, guys, so let me just show you an example. My son's riding his bike around. My dog is bigger than my son when he's even on his bike. And Burley gets cooking, he gets running around. He's excited, babies are out, other kids are out. Burley, down. Good, down. It's hot, he's lazy, it's slow, but he's gonna down, stay. So the down command, guys, this is what this looks like. It's kind of like when kids are running around and you go, stop, and you want them to just stop because maybe there's a car and you weren't paying attention, or maybe some hot rod driving fast or something. The down command, again, I don't know why I'm saying this a lot this video, but I pull that lever a lot. The down command is probably, down and leave it are probably my two big, especially with this guy. You guys know Lakota, you guys saw Lakota, you see Lakota. She's pretty perfect, honestly. She doesn't really require much, except for like, hey, you need to stop running around and playing fetch. You need to go inside and take a rest. But the down command, guys, absolutely huge. And I'm just gonna show you really quickly how to start advancing that down stay off leash. So I'll show you what that looks like. We go over this in my seminars a lot. As you guys know, I'm gonna go do seminars this year. I'm gonna be in England, I'm gonna be in Australia, and I'm gonna be in New Zealand. All those are linked down below. But look at this down, super nice, especially if you have kids, you have other dogs. But I'm gonna show you what this looks like and how to introduce the down from a distance, because a lot of people are like, how do you transition? The dog always supposed to down in front of me. Let me show you how that looks like. When you're downing your dog, especially from a distance, that is foreign to them. Think about it. Every single time you ask your dog to do something, especially if you're doing it right, it's gonna be right here. Sit, down, stay. So when you tell your dog to down from a distance, they think they need to get next to you to down, because that's what you've taught them. The proximity and the picture that you've taught them and you've painted for them has always been the dog next to you. So that's why they don't down. Like when you tell them to down and they're from a distance, they're like, what the heck? I'm over here, I'm not downing over here, that's weird, right? So I'll show you how to start this. And the way to do it, get your food, get your rewards, come. Good, now you're gonna start doing this like this. Burley, down. Yes, good. So the goal here, guys, is to start walking backwards. Come. You start walking backwards with your dog. When you tell your dog to down, you keep moving. You keep your body moving. Chew your, first of all, these aren't big treats. Second of all, get your drool out of here. That's disgusting. Look at this drool, guys. Ridiculous, ridiculous. Look at this, bubbles, drool, disgusting. Anyway, no bad dog nubs, link in description, 100% organic, grass-fed beef liver. So as you guys are coming out, walk backwards with your dog. Say your dog's name really pronounced, say the behavior really pronounced, but you want to stay in motion when the dog is downing. That's the key. Really down, motion. Look at, I'm going in motion. Yes, good, down. And you're paying your dog in position. So that's the biggest thing when you're introducing the down from a distance, is the dog needs to know how to go and collapse into that down when you are backing up. In the very beginning, when you guys start doing this, your dog is gonna chase you and get close to you and get close to you and get close to you. And so that's normal. So use your leash to nope, down, nope, down, nope, down. You're just teaching them wrong, correction, right? That's what a correction is, wrong, really down, correction, correction, yes, good, down. Good, down. Now again, he's hot, he's bothered, he's tired, he's a big boy. We're gonna show you what this looks like in reality. Burley, pick! Burley, down! Good. So again, guys, he is no Belgian Malinois. He's no German Shepherd. He's a Borbal. He's meant to be big and scary, but that's the down. So we're gonna move on to the next one, and I think it's the last one. So now we're gonna work on the place command as Burley's in that position way over there. So let's just say we have this. This is gonna, the last one, guys, is gonna be the place command. Okay, so we're gonna show some clips of the dog doing it inside, which is very important. So this is gonna be our place, which is just a box. But I want the dog to go to a position, go to a target. If you've ever seen a dog like, Burley, down, stay, good. So downing him from position, keeping him there until I'm ready, right? So now I'm gonna get him to touch or place on this, right? So targeting, so sending your dog to a bed, sending your dog to a location, no matter if you're in an Airbnb, if you're in a hotel, if you're in your home, if you're outside, if you're in your driveway filled with chalk of ice cream and hearts and other things, you want your dog to go in position, okay? Burley, come! Working on that recall. Good, come! Yes, good boy. All the way to me. Nice job, Mr. Mans. Okay, Burley, place. Good, good, sit. Good, so his place command is this target. So when you guys are, I'll show you how to do this like I've done every other behavior on this video, but the place commands, I want you to go to this target and I want you to stay when I use the stay until I release you. Okay, break. So I wanna just show you again. When I tell him to place, I don't want him to go to that ice cream cone. I don't want him to go to that thing over there. Really, go to your place. Yes, good place. All right, so the place command, guys, super big. It's huge when you have people over. It's huge if you have a reactive dog. It's huge if you have a sketchy dog who doesn't like new people. It's huge if you're having people over and your dog is stressed. Literally, go here and hang out here. You're gonna be safe here, right? So you're managing the situation. You guys hear me talk about this all the time on my podcast. You hear me talk about this all the time on my other videos. Burley, sit. So I'm gonna play the sit, Burley, stay. So now he has to stay on this target. Again, he's got 4 paws and this is a very small target. And again, he is not a Belgian Malinois or a Dutch Shepherd, so I don't really care. I just want him to be in that position. So now he needs to stay here. So no matter if somebody comes into the house, if somebody rings on the doorbell, if somebody, like this is big, I'm cooking dinner, kids are doing their thing, my wife's doing her thing, right? Or I'm doing dishes or something and he's getting into something. My wife says, hey, Burley's getting into something, he's chewing on something. I'll tell him to go to his bed because I can see him. It's not a timeout, it's not a punishment. It's same thing I do with my young ones here. Like, hey, hold my hand, I need to know where you're at. We're in a busy place. I wanna keep you safe. I wanna keep you successful. I don't want you to get into stuff. So the place is absolutely huge, but like all the other stuff that we've done in this video, they all come together, right? So break, really break. So we've done the break command, we've done the recall, we've done the down, we've done the, what else have we done? What's the other ones? Leave it, yeah. We've done the leave it, we've done the recall, we've done the break, we've done the place, all those things. I was just thinking, like when I make videos, I try to make videos that are gonna help you guys. I try to make videos of things that help me. That's how I created this whole channel. That's why we've done the things that we do. So for an example right now, Burley's going into there, I don't know, maybe he's gonna get into whatever, who the hell knows? I mean, he's, look, I mean, he's sorry, Abby, you probably can't get it, but what he did is he jumped up when he again, guys, he is a big goofball. This breed is the hardest dog breed I've ever trained. That's why I got one. I wanted to challenge myself. If you guys want to know everything about the Boerboel and why I got one and maybe why you shouldn't get one, let me know because I'll make a video on that. But just having these things to say, hey, Burley, go to your place. Good. Burley, sit down right there. Burley, stay. Now I can come over here, do whatever I want to do. Banksy, come here, my love. I want to use you.
Why?
Yeah, good stay, Burley. So now I can be a human and be dad and do all the things and do all the things that I need to do as a human. What are you doing, my little? Okay, go. Good stay. Testing him out a little bit. So anyway, these are the 5 things that I suggest everybody do, the 5 use commands that I use as a dog trainer, but as you can see, as a dad, as a business owner, as a dog owner, and as a trainer, I pull these triggers a lot every single day. Hope this video was helpful. Again, I'm gonna be in Australia, I'm gonna be in New Zealand, we're gonna be in England. We got some brand new merch for you guys, brand new shirts. Check them out, brand new courses. All the links are listed in the description below. Thank you guys for listening, watching, joining, helping me out, building this community over cult as always. Burley, thank you for being weird. Thank you guys for watching and talk to you next time. Peace.